What is up, Parlay Cafe? If you can't tell, we have a different setup here because this season gonna go all in on daily YouTube videos, longer form, gonna get a little more in depth. Obviously, we're still gonna post the shorter versions, I think, on YouTube. We post those on TikTok and Instagram. But I've missed you all. The season is here. I'm figuring out this software as we speak. So I don't know how many of you are going to be watching this. I got to figure out an intro. I got to figure out how it all works. But this is our first play after taking 2 months off from the cafe because there's not too many sports. But NFL kickoff is tomorrow with the Cowboys playing the Eagles. We have a plus 101 play for it. This is when I'm going to switch it up. So there's our second frame. You can see we have a plus 101 play. That will be a 1-unit play as well as the ladder, which we're going to keep going in these videos because it's a lot of fun to roll it over when we get to those later days. If you didn't see, we posted another video last week. It's a plus 950 futures play, 4 legs if you want to check that out. Bear with me here. These videos are going to get a lot better. I had someone on Fiverr make these overlays. I don't know how they look. I don't know if the music is too loud. I don't know if you can hear me. So I'm sorry, Cafe. I am working on it, but I'm excited to work these in every day. And let's just get to the first play. And as always, if you want to watch the quick, shorter versions, you can watch the shorts. I'm going to start diving more into the stats. I'm going to share my screen so that I can go through and show you guys some of the stuff that I'm seeing. I don't know if I'm going to do that today just because I haven't figured out how that works yet. But here we go. The first play. There it is, 4 legs, plus 101. The Cowboys are going in to play the Eagles. Eagles, obviously an 8.5-point favorite. The over-under, 47.5. The Super Bowl champions at home. And we got 4 legs, 2 guys on each side. We got CeeDee Lamb, 4+ receptions. You can see I put these stats right there. He missed it a couple times last season, but that's because Dak was hurt. In games where Dak is the starting quarterback, I also just realized I should be looking at the camera for a lot of this probably. In games where Dak is the starting quarterback, he's hit this in 39 straight games. That is absolutely insane. He's so good at getting open. And you can imagine the Cowboys playing from behind, and he's just going to be throwing it his way. Big primetime game to start the season. And another guy that Dak loves throwing it to, we got Jake Ferguson for 15+ receiving yards. Also, missed this a couple times last season. But when Dak is the quarterback, 22 of his last 23 also hit it in all 6 career matchups against the Eagles. Like we said, Cowboys could be playing from behind, need to pass it. They don't really have a great running back. They got Javonte Williams. If you remembered some of the times we took him last season, not too reliable. I think they're going to leave the ball in Dak's hands. His completion line is 23.5. So hopefully throwing it a lot and finding those 2 guys. And the other side of the ball, we're taking Devontae Smith, 3+ receptions. This is crazy. 21 straight games at home, he's gotten this done with 4+ receptions in the last 9 games of last season. Super reliable, had 6 receptions last game. They played the Cowboys. They're also taking Dallas Goedert, 20+ receiving yards. Absolutely love that FanDuel is letting you go down below 25+ yards now. They got 20, 15, 10. Huge for how we make these plays. It's going to give us so many more options. FanDuel also added first quarter injury protection. If a player goes down in the first quarter, they're going to avoid that leg. The amount of times we would have loved to have that in the past. Glad to have it now, though. But Dallas Goedert hit this in 32 of his last 33 home games. The only one of those games he missed it, a game last season where he actually got injured in the first half. He's also hit in 7 straight against the Cowboys. Look, the Eagles, yeah, they're a pretty run-heavy team, but they don't have that many guys to throw the ball to. You got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. Next after them, you go what? Jahan Dotson, who gets maybe 1-2 targets a game. Coming into a game at home after winning the Super Bowl for the fans, massive primetime game. I think those guys are going to get theirs. We're only asking for 3 receptions and 20 yards for Goddard. Love these 4 guys to show up. Look at the consistency on those. 39 straight, 22 of his last 23, 21 straight at home, and 32 of his last 33 at home. Absolutely love all these guys to show up in a massive game. What I'm going to do in the future videos is I'm going to dive into a little bit of the stats, go through some of the programs like Outliers, Stat News, and ESPN Game Logs, and really dive in and try to do a deeper look because we're going to have those shorter videos to accompany this. I want to offer something more in here. But as I said, I'm still figuring this out. I don't even know if this recording is going to be usable. I really hope it is. Hopefully we can go 1-0 to start the season. what do we got here? And there is the play again. Hopefully these 4 guys can show up. We do have another play. I'm going to mention this in every video. If you've been watching a while, you know we have the cafe membership for $7.99 a month. We send out these plays hours early with all the reasoning and a daily extra play. We do that every day. We also have the Discord where we're talking all things sports. We have a channel for everyone. We also do a monthly community ladder contest. It's just a great community. So I'm going to try and do 1 or 2 videos in these videos down the road. Then we'll have the daily extra play. So if you want to check that out, you can. Also going to start doing a recap slide at the beginning of this video where I'll recap the play we had in the video along with the extra play for those of you that are in the membership and would like to sort of dive into me talking about how that went. And that is it. There we go. We got the play right there at plus 101. And this is actually the plus 950 future play that I mentioned. If you want to go back and check out that video on our page. I'm sorry if I've been rambling. My first time doing this, it's all in one take. I'm used to doing quick little short clips that we then edit together. I'm gonna have to get a little more relaxed on this. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more of a format, work on the graphics, how we want to do this, how we want to keep it moving, how to give myself the screen. But I'm so happy to be back. I said it in the shorter video, but this is going to be the best cafe season yet. Between the quality of the place, building the community, which I really want to focus on, as well as the quality of the content. I want to make the shorter videos better, get better on Twitter and Threads, and also expand into these longer form YouTube videos. We're going to be a little more casual. I can kind of just rant. I can maybe get some guests on here, maybe even go live. I've been procrastinating doing this for the last year or two because it's just a little bit daunting, but I figured I'm going to dive in. This is our first one. I missed you all. Hopefully we can start the season 1-0. I hope this video worked, and I'll talk to you guys later.